Red Nation Live, episode 22. Yeah, Nastana, yeah, we chilling with the big man. Mdaradziwa. Yeah, Anunagiza Mdaradziwa. And yeah, he's a very humble dude, but you're very intimidating, my nigga. I'm intimidating.
What do you mean I'm intimidating?
Anongosvika chakanakira marasta unyatsvizera marasta acho hatyise kusvikira but kerwa masnika.
Nah, but I understand you. Nah, perfect of you. Wangu hapana, hapa jirasa. Hapana.
But manje uchizona manje loveless dude. Where is he? Unochilika unoenda unana mvuma, uchila marasta. Ndaifunga stand pa nyaya wataura yeshow. Uri mutype nigga wekuti aizvakubowa zvindakuenda hautomboexplainera but kete siyo yekuti zvoni hausuda kuita hausuda kubva mumusha mevanhu usina kunyatsoita chinhu chaizvo
you can't do that. You can't do that because
knowledge
how it works is that
noni marepa anogaya kuita kufaira kuita ichocho chekuti drop the mic on them, I'm out.
If you mess up one fan, he's gonna go home and tell the other guy. The other guy's gonna it's chinodaiso. So if you do the best you can, see, the word is you're a performer. You have to go out there and perform. You're there to entertain. So everybody that's out there, they have their different problems. They have things that are going on in their lives, and it is your job to make them one person. It's like you got a verse when you rap, right? Not everyone can relate to what you're rapping.
Exactly.
Right, in the first verse or the third verse, second verse. But what's important is that you get everybody together on the hook. Right. They might not relate. They might not relate. I'm cheat. They don't even know what I was saying when I said, Hans, I'm cheating. One guy. Yeah, I had 2 girlfriends and I was just, it's a true story, But
you're believable too. That's the other thing.
Get them to the hook. Make them understand. Because then they're gonna go, because I know personally, doing those 16 bars, even when I'm performing live, I'm like, why don't this verse end? I need to get to the hook. I have to get to the hook.
You don't know.
So it's about pleasing people you don't even know. My problems again, we have a is guilty about his and gonna stand and sure can we have a mukurambwa we have say we have my problems. I can't go to 2 dombe momara. I can show you have to
you're
please.
A showman, my nigga. I respect you for that.
You have to please all of them. Yeah.
Now the crowd is wild. But you give it your 100. Standing as regular.
You know that secret is but secret is number. The fans can actually see it. The fans can actually see that you're working. And to a certain extent, they can feel sorry for you and enjoy what you're doing. Also, gonna kuimba, but the energy you're putting in. Did I just mention a certain dancehall artist? Okay. Also gonna kuimba, but the energy you're putting in. Shout out to you, homes. We're going to support you. We're going to support you. Anna, because you are here to please us.
Them.
You're putting your all. Right?
Yeah.
Trust me, I've been to certain shows where they'll clap their hands with wangu, warova. It's okay, you can go. Friendzira, aguyenda. And they'll let you just go. I've been to some kondakapo mpambera nechibagi nechichi true story kuna namrewa. It's things like that. And when that happens, and you go out there and you post it. It wasn't Murewa. When you go out there and you post it, and then you find someone in the UK saying, then you put a like and then you comment. Someone is going to comment underneath that. That is so sweet. So you've actually won somebody that didn't even care about you.
Yeah.
Because you accepted that chibage and you acknowledged it.
Yeah.
It's happened.
Let's take you from Murewa too. Tell me about your Big Brother performance. Shit.
That one.
that was an amazing time in hip hop, Zim hip hop.
Yeah, for you it was, and I did not mention it when you said most memorable performance. Why?
Why?
Because I actually didn't have my voice.
I didn't
have my voice.
You're a showman. I was with my voice yet. We have a stage.
And that's how
Big Brother manega.
That's how
and everybody was
sometimes
on TV. Stan is on Big Brother.
That's how sometimes I'm disappointed with my country. You know, like it was years ago, but still we're not there. I didn't have my voice. I lost my voice, and the guys were like, you know what? We're going to boost you up, and you'll be able to sing.
With what? That's South Africa right there.
It's right here. But they gave me pills. Right? They gave me pills. I drank something, and then I went out there. I think now, if you go back and you watch it, you're like, but sure, that's not his voice. I actually, I had remote control. I was G, and from there, I performed. It was a good performance. I met up with the dancers on the same day, and we whipped up something that was really nice. And the ripple effect, I also got someone to go into Big Brother and everything. The create employment, but anyway, so it was just, it was an experience in the sense that was one of my first, I would say, international gigs.
International.
Because the way I was treated, I can't remember if I'd been treated like that before. Yes, I did. I was given five-star accommodation. I was picked up from the airport.
Yeah.
They asked me what I wanted, not what they had to offer, what I wanted. I wasn't drinking then.
I
wasn't drinking. I wasn't drinking. Who got me drinking? I think it's my wife now, I think. But I wasn't drinking. So we got everything, and they asked me if I had extra people. Obviously, it then I got them an extra room. So the booze went there. So they took care of everybody.
Yeah.
So I had an experience that. So after that whole Tim Hombe era, I was like, yo, this could really happen. You know, I could actually do this.
Yeah.
And then I did that. I started working even harder because I wanted more of that. Then, started having the tours and everything.
Not your work ethic is amazing.
People started calling me up, and then if you're not gonna ask, I'm not gonna tell you. So I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, who's your favorite rapper, Karen?
Locally or international?
I'm
sorry. I'm still. Do you know what? Let me tell you this. I had faith. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. Hip hop, Zim hip hop yasvika palevel iyoyo yekuti uyu nomufarira nekuti ari kuimba zvandonzwisa ari kuimba nyaya dzedu.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I had so much faith and expecting a lot from that rapper that sang that Tambiza Dako.
Tricky J.
Yeah. When I heard that dude, I was like, yee. It wasn't even that song. He had a song before that. Then I thought, Jab. Munu, Arakubaya, Akaipa. And then he just stopped.
The video was amazing. The
video was, you were in the video, but I was in the actual delivery, voice, and everything.
Don't you check out? And I love the video. You worked on the set. It was
a whole script. I did believe
in any board, but
and he didn't even care. You see, that's the thing. He sang what he wanted to sing. So I was like, Tricky J, this dude. Then I heard he went to South Africa, and people think that if you leave and you go to South Africa and then you're gonna do stuff and it's gonna blow
How
up.
come you never left
or-
Zimbabwe? Like, I'm sure you can be any country in
Zimbabwean
Zimbabwe.
hip hop was bigger than South African hip hop. I know that for a fact. South African cats used to come to Zimbabwe or holler at Zimbabwean producers to get beats. I know that for a fact. That's why Mizchef was big in South Africa. Because he had the swagger, he had everything, and he did that song. I don't know the song that he did, Mizchef. It's What World.
Yeah, Mizchef.
Because Zimbabwean hip hop was bigger than South African hip hop. So isitakazongouraiwa nekuti maZimbabweans being Zimbabweans vanoda zvinhu zvisiri zvavo, they would rather use a pen yakanzi made in China than pen yakanzi made mukwekwe. Even though ichinyora zvakafanana. Ona. No problem yatinayo. So hence why I just started giving them what they got out there in the vernac.
No rapper, and in my headlines, where you've been in the press, you've been in the news, you've been on Big Brother, you name multiple hits on one, your videos are on point, you don't sleep on your videos. My videos are good, they're on point. We are chaizo kuvira. Ameno wangona video yastana. Isiri isukutaurwa nezvayo unonyaza.
Chere singasvike ya million views.
Iwe, million views, they're just numbers, man. They're just numbers. But you check out it my video yo wakanoaona katakanda pa YouTube unotaka unonyaza not mniga yari consistent are on point. Unotaurwa kwese swag yako aunombobvira wadzikira scale.
But
why did I say?
Aizi swag yangu kawaena.
Iswag yako nokuti paunomira paipa yamanaka chinoenda nomire
it's just understanding.
It's
understanding the people that you're
trying
trying
to
to
pressure,
deliver
you're trying to further on 14 million.
to.
And you don't lose yourself. But you will pesa po you 118 years that.
It's actually 21, 22. But yeah.
21, 22. Uri father. But you're still young at heart. You still performer. Performance yako ini energetic, kunanga fana mazana ngora ne bronga day. Uchin the same love. You never phased. How do you do that?
About that, I think I mentioned it before, right? It's about understanding the people that you're trying to entertain. Like I'm sorry. You don't know or why are they listening to you. So you just have to give it your all.
Yeah.
Right. And this whole swag business and what, I'm just trying to understand the type of music that we're singing. Right. If I was singing dancehall, I probably wouldn't even care. Like dancehall, you can come and be like, ndirichi gunduru chichi andina chinu people like akaipa munzwere chichi ndo yedu isusu atinotara takarohwa nemadrugs nemandudu chichi. It would work.
Yeah.
You can't come on a hip-hop joint and be like, people say the realness and whatnot. You can't come and continue telling people, I don't have, and you're a hip-hop artist and expect to make it. It's not gonna work, because at the end of the day, hip-hop is like, it's about freeing yourself. Saying, okay, this was me, right? I even started with that whole because or andizimene zvangu but ndiribotsana. All right. But then you gotta say, okay, from being there, I have freed myself. Now look what I got. I'm here, I'm there, I'm whatnot. Right. So if you can't free yourself from that, because it was music that was sung by those that were oppressed by certain things or certain elements, and they broke out of it. Now we've got the Jay-Z's, Nas, 2 Chainz, and what? Now everybody's almost everybody's bragging. Right, what I got, and people appreciate because they're taking it from we was oppressed. So now you're this hip hop artist and you don't have a backing, especially in this country, and you're probably not gonna get a backing, right? Yes. If you don't have a backing, you could after you've done your song. Akuna cheapers go. I know, and teachers are gonna Jinimbi, and you find Jinimbi is hanging with Killer T. Okay. So
Jinimbi is hanging with Killer T.
So now the hip hop you need, because I'm not gonna lie, even where they're trying to copy it from, it's drug related. It's got a serious drug backing. People laundering their monies, women, drinks, and what. And if you cannot do that, if you're not gonna hustle. I don't get it when certain people, even that award when they say best hip hop hustle, and they give it to somebody with a full-time job, a 9 to 5. I'm like,
It's best hip hop hustle.
how is he hustling?
Is he
You know?
hustling? Yeah.
Why not give to somebody that has 5 videos out there?
Yeah.
He's got no job. Right? He probably didn't even make it in school.
Yeah.
He has the best hip hop hustle. Because you gotta hustle to get your own
Videos that are on point, footy. I
ain't talking about me. I'm just saying somebody out there. We have a lot of cats that are hustling to make their own, and you ask them, what else do you do? And they're like, yo,
most people cats are broke, my nigga.
I just do music.
Secret, most people cats are broke.
I just do music. They're broke because they're not relating to the people that have money. To help them. No, it's not about that. And that brings me to the point. I read someone saying kuti Anzi, ningi na ningi mukuti varira vari kuti varira hatisi kwanisa kupinda. Nobody blocks your hustle.
Exactly. He's not responsible for blessing you.
I am not responsible for whichever artist
successful. If you hustle hard enough.
No, I'm not even going to say ibasa ra Mwari. Ibasa rako.
Exactly.
Because Mwari can only bless what you do.
Yeah, you reap what you sow.
So if you don't do it, he's not going to bless you. So God is not involved.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Do the things that people want to hear. Right. And if people like it.
Your women, man, fuck, your relationships, man. Zimbabwe has been unfair to you.
I got one.
My relationship Panitika epic moment in my was like Stan and Orlinda. Epic moment in my deeper besides these battles, Stan and Pokello. When we so no not when on track a data, when does it? It's when this woman newspapers a day. How do you handle that, my nigga? And Ndukukuza, my kids are Kawanda hip hop. Love is very women. My women run it out to lose a game, but on the stand na Pokello. But you handle that shit like a fucking soldier. And Sandambokono Shongo Kabuikana, Sambokona and the Buzago Kuriza, and Sandambokono Jitongo deep is another. You just move on and you continue doing what you do. How do you do that? Advise you and
okay, I'm gonna tell you how, but I think for the first time I'm gonna come out and tell you what happened. I don't know who's gonna watch this podcast, but I'll talk about the Pokello thing first, right? Yeah. The honest truth, anyone, right?
Yeah. I'm feeling elegant.
She went into the house after she had been exposed. When I went to the Big Brother performance, she was there. She spoke with the people there, and then she entered. Yo, you're that girl. Blah blah blah. She got into the house. Right. She comes out of the house. She meets that guy. We had problems. Remember, that's when Godo came out. Right. And we had problems. Trust me.
Problem.
Yeah, we had serious problems. Right. So then she comes out when she was evicted. She meets up with me. She's like, yo, dude, do you want to marry? Where's our relationship going? Yeah. Do you want to settle? Or I was on my hype. I was there. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't want to marry anytime soon. And she's like, but yo, the guy in there, he's really feeling me. Right. So if he wants to, what's up? I'm like, yo, do what you gotta do.
Exclusive.
If you're gonna get married, if that's the thing. That's why I've always said, yo, me and that chick were cool, to a certain extent.
Under my tailor.
So yeah, so I was like, yo, do your thing. Even when she went back, I even made a dress for her. She wore one of the dresses. Yeah. I can do that. She goes back, and that's why when they asked her, she wasn't even hesitant to say, yo, I'm gonna be with this dude. Because we spoke about it off camera, at home, in bed, chilling.
Yeah. In bed, chilling.
In bed, we spoke about it. Like, yo, if it's about that dude,
And why it was my big brother functions just right kwa book cafe. Ndaifunga stana.
I went and performed.
Ungoriko.
I was there performing.
Mama nepo hatombobatika kunzvimbo. But dzaiuya shamwari.
That's why people needed to get it up there that something is up. Okay, she was with that guy kissing that dude, but I went and performed.
Yeah,
we spoke about it and I understood what was going on. That okay, look,
this nigga's a soldier, man.
It's about the hustle. Look, if you have a girlfriend right now, right? You have a girlfriend, you're not married, you're in Zimbabwe. We are who we are right now.
Yeah.
And then somehow Chris Brown was like, yo, to your shorty, man, I'm really feeling you. I want to be with you.
Because the rich nigga wants you.
Yeah. Because
and your nigga can do.
Yo, Des. Chris aren't lava. You know that I arambo ine nugrenora aguna zvakadaro chichichi. Apana utsinyo nopfura izvozvo.
Next, Orlinda, my nigga.
With her.
How did you get these chicks? Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to answer. I heard your question. How do you get past that? It's very simple. Your place is not the comment section. That's just what I'm going to tell you. You do not belong in the comment section. Because the second you read the comment section, they're going to influence what you do next.
Bo, ndakuvunza time. Are you cool with Maskeri?
Yeah, not that I see him, but yeah. He wrote a song for Diana, a song where Diana sang Anzirudor Wemari, well, he wrote a song for Diana. Because what happens in hip-hop is that the second another rapper comes, people are now saying, so he decided to give Diana some lyrics to sing, and she sang about me, and I caught on, and boom, it was just like that. But it wasn't anything serious. And then I had to delete him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delete him.
Yeah, not that I have no reason to hate him.
Where's Shastro, my nigga?
Shastro, we had a gig in the States. We got visas, and I asked him the most important question of his life, I am sure. Dude, do you think if you go back to Zimbabwe, which are Tonga Nyika, would people be like, oh my God, Shastro? And he's like, Ndichinyepa. So I was like, stay.
Tazwera Cash Records. We did
that. We did that for the longest time, and now I think I'm just doing me. We've had established artists more than 6 or 5.
Who won the battle between GZE and Noble? According to you, as a head, not when you're cool with anyone. You always tell them,
And obviously, it went one way. It was GZE.
One way.
Do you know what? I'll tell you something you don't even know. Noble, before he even believed in himself, I believed in him, and every time I'd pull him from the crowd and say, now I'd pull him from the crowd. I've never seen him dressing like me. But I would pull him from the crowd every time and say, Kanda wangu, you've got something. So I'm not hating on him, but on this time round, nah.
Chituze nye dzimzangara sha tamutaura nyaya makuwa
nyaya dzangara dzimu dzimzangara the mixtape is dzangara dzimu
8 tracks.
It means radio.
It's got GZE on it. It's got Natasha Moore.
Yeah. It means radio. Basically, I was saying I am radio. You got to listen to me. Switch on and listen to me.
Episode 22 namdara dziva stana. Sales not try comedy, my nigga. Ndakuona nezvino zvinoita unonakidza comedy. Unotonakidza kufura mamwe comedian edu mamwe.
You know, at one point I had the most lit Snapchat. Right? My Snapchat was firing. Then I started noticing a trend. Everybody was saying, get into comedy. I was like, no, I do not want to get into comedy. So I had to stop. Trust me. My Snapchat would get like 10,000 views, 15,000, and all sorts of things. So it was 2 things, right? I had to stop because people were now pushing me towards something I didn't want to do.
And it comes to you natural, though. It was one of you. You won't even try. It's natural.
I don't know.
Goofy, that goofy, man.
Very natural, Loren Gui. But and number 2, right? Then I've always been in a relationship, and I'd just have these random girls send me boob pics, nude pics, and what,
Yeah.
trust me,
It's lovely being stunner, man. Work hard.
they would send nude pictures.
It's not
And they'll be in my
Girl,
phone.
baby, send
So now
nudes.
I'd have beef. I'd have beef with my people. Like, hey, so I'd always have to explain, look, I did not ask anyone to send me a nude picture. They're just sending. And how come they're always sending pictures? But I think it was a thing about Snapchat or what. Then I was just like, you know what? I don't need this. And when Instagram came through, I just hopped onto it, and I left Snapchat alone, and I haven't gotten into my Snapchat ever since.
Okay.
I just left it like that.
Let's talk about Zimzangara. My works.
I think it's a project that. Can I talk about the DJs?
Talk about what you want to talk about.
They totally see, as a DJ, you get props for playing the good stuff. I'm not trying to put a tag on my stuff and saying it's the best, but I'm sure most DJs wonder why they're not where they're supposed to be.
It's a problem we have with DJs in Zimbabwe.
When you start playing other stuff because you're hating on other stuff, and you feel some type of way if you play a Junior Brown track, but he's got something that's hot. People talk about this person.
And do your job.
Do your job. As a DJ, you need to play this person for you. Kuti vanhu vati kana unoda unzwa neyastana terera program yani ingantotaura nyaya dzake. But now in Zim, we have, I don't know if we have DJs that wanted to be artists but failed, or DJs that want to be bigger than the musician. I don't know which way it's supposed to be. Who's supposed to be bigger than... I know, personally, but this is the
You're
honest
intimidating,
truth.
I told you.
This is the honest truth. You have people that are saying, ayo, stana ngachi siya nigirikini. Imagine if we had told Tuku to stop.
I'm not Nakids.
No, but I'm saying, just imagine if we had told Tuku to stop. Tingalesi nomborwerwa mwanangu ningina hapa nasi wandifadza shamiso. And let whoever's doing his thing do his thing. I'm honestly speaking, I'm just... I honestly do not know, but I'm just saying, you know what, DJs need to just push music that is good, because trust me, and this is for everybody else as well. I know some people that will say, but I don't get played. But the difference is, I actually take my music to the station and it doesn't get played. So people think I have it easy, but the only thing that I have is my social media.
Yeah, and you're very powerful.
Where I go back and I push my music.
Yeah, and you
right.
share shit.
Even up to now, I have people that are saying, I'm like, yo, where I go to perform and everything, I am vibing, I am big. So
how did you come together with Natasha Moose? She's like new school and whatnot.
I met Natasha, I think, at No Limits. No Limits, the producer Jamal was like, yo, there's a girl that can sing. And she wanted to do something with me for her joint. But then I ended up asking her to do something for me. Because, yeah, she's got a really powerful voice.
Yeah, she is.
So that's how I ended up singing with her. And we haven't done like an official hip-hop track. Because the stuff that I wanted to do, the song didn't blow up, but I needed it to go somewhere else where it blew up, and it did what it needed to do.
Okay, yeah. Exactly, yeah. What I like about, feature some upcoming, you create room. And my next question, By GZE one rap one bigger, that could states. Jiga.
Oh yeah, I said that at a certain live.
Yeah, I change your line
I've been vibing.
Been cool with GZE.
Yeah, we've been cool. We've been vibing, and what I like about him is that he doesn't take from other elements or other people. right? He's all about what he's going through and what makes him happy, and I love that.
Exactly.
I'll fuck with that shit on any given day. Like this is what makes you happy, and when you talk about it, you burst out, you laugh, and you're happy about it, and happiness just grabs everybody around you. If you just start laughing, people will laugh with you. You see, that's what happens about being happy. You see, if you're not fake, trust me, you'll attract a whole lot of people.
Jesus, a triple OG.
So that's just what's been up with GZE. So, and when I was singing that, and that was during his battle with Noble, and I was just, I enjoyed how he just switched the whole battle thing, and he came out tops. Angas nama feelings or anything. He just blatantly just rapped.
It's too cool with XQ.
Totally. We got a tune coming up.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know the title of the song.
How come you guys never like got together to make a project together, like a solid project?
See, the thing with XQ is, like me, he's always trying to discover the next best thing for him. Right. So, my best thing might not be his best thing. You'll find that I stayed hardcore
hip hop. Yeah.
I stayed hardcore rap.
I told him that XQ rapper.
And he decided to do a sing song and whatnot. But I don't blame him because he's clever. He's very clever. Because even if you try and look into it, Drake has been singing Afro on Afro beats, and he got like 13 awards from singing Afro beats. Davido discovered that yes, I've been rapping. But if I do this Afrobeat thing, I'm gonna go bigger and I'll make more money. But us guys that say, rap, hip hop, you true to the what. We out here just saying to Wango, on 5.
You respected you're hardcore hip hop. You're still dropping albums. You love it like you got in yesterday.
But
you're passionate about it.
But you see now the thing is, it's not about betrayal, but here and there sometimes you have to do a commercial track and rap. But
how many pairs of shoes you have?
Such as life. I do not know. I always give out pairs when I see they like a lot. I'm gonna be
favorite
honest.
pair of sneakers?
Jordans and Adidas.
Jordans and
Adidas. I have the retro, the new retro ones. I don't know what they're called, man.
That's amazing. Yeah, should give me
no, they're good. Yeah. But anyway, can I also just mention something about gospel hip hop?
Yeah.
And in that mention Madiwa.
Mdiwa and Stana.
And mention Mdiwa. What he does not agree with is that he took a style that made him popular. That's number one, and I will leave it at that. And my only beef with him, my jokingly beef, is that just accept, that I made you. Because if it wasn't for that night, that shit just sounds like Tim Wombe and Godo. Right, it came after. Right, if it wasn't for all that, that's just it.
Are we ever gonna get a song from you guys?
And also, no, we did one song, and also just mention that look,
for my visuals, guys, you
gospel
guys
hip hop,
2 swags together, and I'm sure that shit will be amazing.
That's if we have the right song. But him as a gospel rapper as he calls himself, he is commercial and he's out there. And other gospel rappers might want to beef and say we're better than him, but you need to have the numbers.
You need to have the swag.
You need to have the swag, the Jesus swag. You need to have it.
Jesus swag.
Jesus swag. It's very important. Holy shit. So he remains big, side and that. But the second he tries to jump over and say,
and I love you better. Yeah, niggas are always
it wasn't a battle. I tried to provoke him to get into a battle, but he didn't want. So it turned out to be mediocre and it wasn't on point. I dropped like 4 lines and then chilled for him to come back, but he didn't want to come back. So then it was just crazy, and then I was like, I'm gonna send an one. So yeah.
So I got any advice for upcoming? Not a whole lot of kids look up to you, my guy. You are like a trendsetter. The hip hop package.
No, I get you. If you wanna do hip hop music, if you wanna be a rapper
in Zimbabwe,
this is my advice to you, or anywhere else. Number one, I know you do not have a sponsor. Your father is not Rockefeller, or he's not. What's that car place? Yeah, King 98 is dead.
Yeah, King 98, Impala.
Impala. Your father is not Impala. He's not going to put money in your grind.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
That money you have, the little money you have, instead of you buying an iPhone 11 or buying, I don't know what it is you buy. Yeah. Save it up and invest it in your music, because hip-hop is about the money. It's about the swag. You have to show and tell. So if you can't show, if you're gonna do a song saying me and my girls popping bottles, what, you've sung the song, we are going to Google your ass.
Google that.
Then the next thing we're going to see, come Daniel who's quiet says chi. And we're going to be like,
dude, head up, man.
What bottles are you popping? Delete, unfollow. You're lying. See, that's what hip hop is about. So please do not get mad when you don't become bigger than Stunner, bigger than GZE, bigger than Junior Brown, but you are actually good. You're actually better than them. It's because you are not fulfilling. It's a crazy thing, hip hop. You're talking about elements. It's a crazy thing. You have to have it all. If you sing about something, we're going to look for you, find you, and say, okay, this is that guy that spoke about.
That is a criminal.
Do you remember the time when Mac Jacobs came out and said, "Yo, I've only made 5 watches for rappers." And yet all American rappers were like, yo, Mac Jacobs, you know?
And I used to do a base over
you see, so it's the same thing. You can't sing about your girl being the baddest girl, and then when we see you, dude, you ain't never had pussy since pussy had you. I mean,
shit.
So hip hop is tricky. You gotta measure.
Who's your favorite producer? I love working with this guy.
Can I be honest?
Be honest.
It was Clarence, but then he lost it.
Clarence,
he lost it.
With Clarence.
He lost it, and I think, I don't know. It was him.
Favorite Boaro.
Favorite
Boaro.
I'm a whiskey guy. I'm a whiskey guy. Yeah. I'm not a champagne guy. Only when provoked. But well, I'm a guest. And yo, and shout out to Red Nation, yo.
Yeah. We gotta take care of the big homie, man. And you all did it like a fucking professional. We can take care of our own point down. Don't need some studio. They need to be dosed up by drugs. So I can't
mention that I got dosed. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, and the other thing, nigga, give a shout out to beautiful wife. Shout out to her.
But on the real though, yo.
Yeah, shout out to her.
These clothes wouldn't be clean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be cutting my hair. I wouldn't be me, man. I'm happy because of my wife, man. Shout out to her.
Thank you, Desmond.
To Mrs. Chideme, a.k.a.
Thank you, Desmond.
A.k.a. Bebirangu, a.k.a. Roy Kopamuto,
a.k.a. Yeah,
nah, but man.
It's
been real.
Man.
And yo,
thank you, man.
Shout out to hip hop and stop the hate. Ask for advice. I hope. And again, please, before you say it. This is the vibe.
Yeah,
this is real.
This is real.
This is the vibe. And still, guys,
and this
save
has
up.
Been my dream.
Can I say it again? Can I say it again? Save up your money. Like seriously, save up for that video. Because those video guys, they're not as expensive as you think, and they understand. They need to be taking more money, but they don't take as much money as you think. Save up for that video, because in hip-hop, you gotta show. You have to show. I always pay for my studio time, so I'm thinking everybody else pays. Yes, it got you.
Red Nation Live, episode 22 with the big homie Magadza.
Yo, pay your producers. Yo,
Yeah, pay
the
your
reason why you
producer.
should pay your
Yeah.
producer, trust me, oh, this is important, right? When you have a studio session, guys, make sure, this is just a tip. Ukapindira producer chi, utra masistran ako areas 3 ma heavy.
Yeah.
Utenga ma potato chips, chi, ma Fanta na ma Coke.
Oh, let's go.
Upinda mu studio, oanze ne skunk. Upinda mu studio ozvisaba mbodi, yo, I'm ready to record. Producer atopinda mu chimo chimudu je kuti hapana fire and your beat is already on some. Yeah. And he knows he's going to get paid for his studio time. It will work. But oh, trust me. So you are good. You check out the beat nzara. Boys, I'm going to claim for Banzaba.
Yeah. The dance.